This is the most professional auto safety evaluation by D-Car. There are three main tests. 35 miles per hour 30% overlap crash test against truck. 40 miles per hour 40% frontal offset crash test against a deformable barrier. 50 miles per hour 70% rear end crash test. The models tested are best sellers in China, purchased randomly from dealerships nationwide. All tests are conducted by the BQI. Tire pressure in the low voltage system were checked before test. The battery level is maintained at 50% plus or minus 5%. Fuel tank is drained and filled with dyed water. Original batteries, motors, and antifreeze are kept. The 35 miles per hour 30% frontal offset crash test uses the IIHS semi-trailer under-ride crash standard. 2 dummies in the front row. The calibration includes the weight of data acquisition and video equipment. The tested truck rear guard will have the same ground clearance, strength, and height. Key assessments include the vehicle's structural compatibility with the truck's rear guard, whether airbags and restraint systems activate correctly, and whether the call system works. The low voltage system was functioning. The call system worked fine.
你好，宝马紧急救援，系统显示车辆发生事故，请问现场有人受伤吗？
没有。
请问需要其他帮助吗？
Hazard lights on. Doors unlocked. Rescue and extrication rating, great. The crumple zone was ineffective. The truck's rear guard broke. A pillar was destroyed. The B pillar ripped. But the rear space was unaffected. Structure and safety cage rating, 4. The pillar pierced the compartment, causing severe harm to the passenger's head, neck, and chest. 4. It wouldn't make it. The well-functioned restraint system and pre-tensioning seat belts made the driver survive. Its neck and chest were injured slightly. Acceptable. In this test, its overall rating, moderate. 40 miles per hour 40% frontal offset crash against a deformable barrier. Simulates a crash against other vehicles. This is the IIHS Moderate Overlap Frontal Crash Evaluation, a standard in NCAP assessments. All vehicles are set to the maximum load. Front, 1 dummy, second row, 2 dummies. If there is a third row, 2 dummies. The call system worked fine.
你好，宝马紧急救援，系统显示车辆发生事故，请问现场有人受伤吗？
你好，能听见吗？
你好，可以听到。
The low voltage function. Doors unlocked and opened. Rescue rating, great. The door rings and the pillar had little deformation. Structure and safety cage rating, great. all front airbags deployed. The X5 has no knee airbag, so the driver's lower leg hit the dashboard and badly injured. 4. High risk of fracture, light chest injury, rating, acceptable. Front restraint system, great. The rear left dummy had a minor chest injury, acceptable. The dummy had a severe calf injury, rating, moderate. The rear right dummy injured the chest badly, moderate. The rib might be fractured. Rear restraint system, moderate. In this test, it's overrating, acceptable. 50 miles per hour, 70% rear end crash by a 1 point per ton test vehicle. Simulates a secondary high-speed rear ending. The dummy layout and weight distribution remained unchanged. According to the U.S. Federal Regulations 301 and 305, major focuses are fuel and battery leakage, thermal runaway, and structural integrity. No fuel leakage after this high-speed crash. So it's fuel system integrity, great. The bumper beam and energy-absorbing box crumpled well. The C-pillar was deformed slightly, but the door is still open. BMW X5 rear-end crash rating, great.